Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Coding with Ado. And today we're going to talk about how to create our own trading bot using Binance API. So let's get started. We're going to use Node.js here. So we're going to do npm init. Why, as always, we create our npm package. Let's add the .10 file and our index.js file. Let's install .env. And for to connect to Binance API, we're gonna need to sign our requests. So we're gonna need crypto to sign those. npm install crypto. Perfect. So let's require both. So let's const crypto crypt. Oh, I don't know what's going on with me today. Crypto goes to require crypto. Perfect. And then the require .env config. Cool. So what we're gonna do two functions for this to work. We're gonna first analyze the ticker, so analyze the symbol. And let's say, for example, USDT BSC or USDT BNB or multiple tickers, which is the a combination between two cryptocurrencies. In this case, we're gonna work with Shiba because it's pretty cheap. So not a lot of money to lose there. So we're gonna need to first get the ticker price and then we're gonna do the transaction. Okay. So let's do first the async function, which is gonna be called get ticker price. Okay. Where we're gonna send the symbol. And we are also gonna create get symbol price. And our second function will be the making the trade. Okay, so function make trade, that's gonna call it. We're gonna need to send them the symbol. We're gonna need to send the price at how much we wanna do the trade. We're gonna need to do the action. So basically, if it's a sell or a buy, and the quantity that we wanna buy from. Okay. As both of them, they're gonna be transactions, asynchronous transactions. We'll need to do instead of a promise, we'll need to do a function here. So they're both gonna be asynchronous. That's perfect. Okay, cool. So we're gonna do the const price. It will be the get ticker price with the symbol that we wanna see what the symbol is. And then we're gonna do the const transaction. It's gonna be the make trade, which we're gonna do is send the symbol, the price, the action, and the quantity. Okay, perfect. So for the first transaction, this is like a public API, so we don't need to do any authentication here on the get ticker price, but we do need to validate that this works before we do the make trade. So we're gonna do the try catch here. And in case that this fails, we're gonna throw the error. Okay. And this is gonna be a pretty simple fetch. So we're gonna do a const price fetch. It's gonna be an await fetch we're gonna do the HTTPS. The ticker URL from Binance is api.binance.com/api/v3/ticker/price. Okay, as simple as that. And we're gonna send the symbol, which is gonna be our symbol. We need to change this. Perfect. And now we're gonna do the const price body equals to an await of the price fetch.json. Okay, and we're gonna return the value. So we're gonna return actually only the price because the idea is to only return the price. So the price body, it will be dot price. Okay, perfect. So now we have the price here. Okay, so we have the price. We need to do the symbol here. We forgot. So const symbol, it's gonna be shiv USDT. Okay. So we have symbol, we have the price. Let's do the action. Okay, here's where you start adding your logic into this bot. For me, it's gonna be really simple. It's gonna be just buy or sell. If I execute the first time, it will be a buy. The second time, it will be a sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. I'm not gonna care about anything about the price. This is on your side to create your own bot, but it's important for you to understand that it's a buy or sell. Okay. Let's do the quantity. How much are we gonna be able to risk it? So for me, I'm gonna trade $5, every request. So it's gonna be a math round of $5 divided by the price. Okay, so that will be like I want X specific millions of shifts per time we do the request. Okay. And yeah, basically we want to console log the transaction. Okay, so we have our function here. So now we need to execute the trade. So we're gonna do a simple try catch here. Okay, where of course error console.error error. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna need to first, let's declare the endpoint. That is gonna be HTTPS api.binance.com/api/v3/order. Yeah, order. We're gonna need to get the timestamp, and this is really important for the Binance connection because these signatures have to be timed because a minute it's a lot of money between winning and losing a lot of money. So basically it has to be all these things on a date specific. Okay. We're gonna create the params that we're gonna send. So basically the params that Binance requests are the symbol, the side, which is gonna be our action, it's buy or sell. So side is like left or right depending on symbol, it's USD or SHIB. We're gonna add the type. Okay, which is the limit. It can be limit or market. It's all constants from Binance. We're gonna add the quantity, we're gonna add the price, we're gonna add the timestamp, and we're gonna add the time in force, another constant from them, which is here GTC. Okay, you can read all about this in the documentation from Binance, which I'll do the link in the description below. So what we need now is we need to create the signature for the request. Okay, so first we're gonna need to create the query string map. So we're gonna do the query string It's gonna be because this, instead of sending this via body, we will send it in the URL. Okay, so object dot keys of the params, and we're gonna map that, and we're gonna do the key key equals. So basically here I'm teaching you guys how to do. Remember that how we did this on Stripe? I think we did in our previous episode. Um, that we downloaded the query string library and did that automatically. You can do that, manually, honestly. So you can do it like this. Let's encode these parameters. Params key. And let's then join all of that with an ampersand. Okay. So instead of installing the library, you can do it manually like this. Okay. So now that we have the params, we need to do the signature. So const signature, it's crypto dot create hmac. Yeah. With in this case, we're gonna use sha. Oh no, it wasn't on Stripe. It was on Twitter. In Twitter, we needed to do that. API secret, which we will need to know what is the API secret, because API secret we didn't bring the information from the .env. So we need to do const API key equals to process.env dot Binance API key, and then const API secret equals to process.env dot Binance API secret. Perfect. Let's update with the query string, and let's digest on hex. Okay. So now we have our signature, we have our query string. We need to add the signature to the query string. So basically we're gonna do the query string. Let's add that the ampersand signature equals to the signature. Perfect. Okay, awesome. So now we are all ready to do our fetch. Okay, so we're gonna do the const URL equals to, didn't we add the URL here? Yeah, we have the endpoint here, perfect. Okay, so the URL will be our endpoint plus our query string. Okay, actually we need to do plus the question mark and then the query string, perfect. Okay. Now let's do the request. So request equals to await fetch URL, and the object will be method post. We're gonna need to add the headers, which in this case the headers are, there's one called xmbx API key. This is a header that Binance uses to identify yourself. So API key, and then we do the content type. It's gonna be a query string, so it's gonna be application x form URL encoded. Okay, so we are telling them that we are gonna send our form information in the URL. Awesome. Now we're gonna do the const response is gonna be an await of the request JSON. Okay, and then we're gonna return the response. Awesome. Now let's get our API keys. Okay, So first, let's copy these ones because those are the names that we are gonna expect. Perfect. So if we go to your Binance account, you can see I have $48 here, 48 euros. If you go to your Binance account, you can click on your faces. You can go to gestionate your API, gestion your API. Let me put it in English so you can understand what's going on here. An API management, and you'll see here to create an API. You can create an API, you can do system generated. Next, you can put like coding with auto. Next, and you'll have to validate with your email, phone number. Okay. Once you validate with your email, phone number, you're gonna have your API key here, and you're gonna need to go to edit restrictions. Okay, you can see my API key here, not my secret. So what you're gonna need is you're gonna need to actually enable this spot and margin trading. Okay, if you don't do that, it won't, the system, the app will not work. So you need to activate that. But in order to activate that, you'll need to get your IP here and add it here. Okay. Your IP here local or your server IP. You can go to what is my IP and you can see your public IP here. Okay. So you can get your IP or your service IP, whatever this system is gonna work, and activate the enable spot and margin trading. Okay. Once you do that, you save, and you'll be able to work. So you have the API key and the secret. Okay. The secret it will be shown on the step before, where you actually did the three-factor authentication with the email and the phone. Okay. So once that you have that, I'm gonna add them here. For privacy issues, I'm not gonna show the secret here, but you'll need to add the API key and the secret. Awesome. So now let's run this. Okay, so we forgot to make an await here, and both. An await and await. There's something I'm missing here. It's okay, perfect. So now let's index, and you'll see the notional. Okay, so this is something important for you to when you are building the trading bot. You'll need to figure out the amount that you're gonna sell depending on the price, on the ticker price, and how much of the threshold you can actually go and launch this. So for example, if I run it again, you now can see that it moved the price a little bit, so it allowed me to do the buying. So you can see here that it's buying the amount. So if I go to my Binance account, which is over here. Let me go here, and we go to our wallet and fiat and margin spot. Remember that we're doing Binance SHIB against USDT. So we go here, and you'll see our history of these $5 that we just sell. Okay, so we sold these $5, and let's do one more here. Let me move this over here. Why it's not moving? Okay, cool. So let's do the same one with the cell. Okay. Same thing, notional. Let's try again until it let me. Yeah, perfect. So now we can refresh. And we go here, and you can see there's a cell. So 31, I think that's actually, yeah, actually the one. Let's see. How can we refresh this? Maybe go to BNB or Shift. Okay, here you have the 1232 and 1231. So you can see the plus and the minus. So you can see how it's doing the transaction. Okay, so perfect. So this is how you connect your Node.js service to Binance. You can do multiple things here. Remember that you can work here your logic to do how much money you want to buy, sell, if you want to buy or sell, depending on the ticker price. Save that information in a database, analyze it, and do execution. You can stick to just one symbol or do this for multiple symbols. It's all up to you. So I wish you learn a lot here with me today. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. And thank you very much. See you. Bye bye.